Good morning, guys. Happy Halloween. My face is not done yet. Right now I'm in the process of doing my makeup for my costume, and the time right now, it's 5:30. I woke up 10 to 5 just to do this because I am going to be doing makeup that I've never really done before. I didn't get a chance to practice this weekend to do it, which I should have, just so it would be easier, but I figured why not just take a chance, see how it goes. And I still have to fix my hair. My plan last night was to actually shower and French braid it so that way it'd be all like crimpy, but ran out of time for that because I was working on my crown, so you'll see that later on. Just down below here is like all the makeup right now that I'm like going through. So not attractive and really uncomfortable because I can't even blink. So I really didn't have time to film with my DSLR because it's running out and I'm late for work, obviously. Sorry for the loud noise, the heat's on because it's 3 degrees outside. So I'm basically a mermaid that's been hooked, so I'm on land, I don't have fins, but I do have a maxi skirt on, a long one. People are probably looking at me like, what is she doing in the car? Because I have a massive crown on. So this is the crown that I made. I think that if I had more time, I probably would have fixed how it's sitting on my head, because right now there's 2 elastics that are holding it down with bobby pins. But I think I need to fix that up. I don't know how I'm gonna eat today. I really don't. But I'm pretty happy with how my makeup turned out. I've never really done this before. I would have to say that I wish my scales on my face, I don't know if you can see them, were a bit darker because it's not really showing up unless it's in the light, but that's okay. Alright, so work is over. Obviously I don't vlog when I'm at work, but I did take a bunch of Snapchats of our potluck. So if I ever get around to editing this, it'll be included. Pretty sure I saved some of them, or even pictures. There's a lot of food. I couldn't finish it, but it was really good. I feel like potluck should be a thing more often. Saves you money, honestly. I'm so tired. I woke up at 5 to do my makeup, and it is now 5 in the afternoon. So it's been a long day so far. I really don't have plans for tonight. I don't even know if kids are gonna come to the door at our neighborhood. There's not many kids, so. But, oh, that's Jen texting me. On my way home, I think I found my new GoPro spot here. I don't really have to buy a tripod. It seems to be sticking on my little thing there, but I'm wondering if the sound is gonna be going through. I really don't have much to say today. I'm just so pooped. And I feel like the week's almost over, but it literally just started today because it's Monday. And it's gonna be November. My goodness. This bus is driving super close to me. I seem nervous. I just want to sleep, but I know I can't do that because I have some stuff to take care of when I get home. Yeah. I guess it's pretty interesting hearing people, not really interesting, but kind of funny, when people like walk past me and they have to take a double look. They're like, what happened to your face? Like, did you shove that in, like, is that a hook in your face? Did you shove it in your face? One guy actually thought I pierced my face, like, straight through. No, I would not do that. I don't want a hole in my cheeks. That's not really my style. I mean, if that's yours, that's cool, but it's definitely not mine. I really miss editing, you know, the things that I love before I haven't been doing, and it just sucks because I haven't really found the time to do it. I thought I had bought blood from the dollar store. Could have sworn, like, I am like 99.9% sure that I had handed her blood, fake blood, and I swear she put it in the bag, but then when I checked the receipt this morning, it wasn't in there, and I was like, why? I could have sworn I even took it out of the bag, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I don't know, we'll see, whatever. I mean, I didn't really need all of it. Like, I figured out a solution pretty quickly. Thank God for being an art student, otherwise I'd be screwed. Usually for Halloween I go out and stuff, and Obviously I'm not in Toronto, and when I was in Florence, Halloween wasn't really a thing. Last year I went out, but this year I went out last night to see some friends, like Alesha, or not last night, sorry. Saturday night I saw Alesha and Jen and Roel and Jen's friend Tyler. So we kind of just hung out for a bit. But other than that, like, I didn't even dress up. I mean, I wore this bomber, black leggings, black shirt, and my Converse. And if anyone asked if I was anything, I'd be like, yeah, I'm like the modern version of a pink lady. Which it totally worked, but no one really asked me, and not too many people were dressed up. At least not in the area that we were in. We were in Kensington Market, so that's probably why. It's not really the party scene. After doing this, it just makes me want to go back into doing more makeup tutorial videos, because I forgot how much I enjoy doing it. And I feel like because this is the first time I ever did anything like this, I'm pretty shocked how it turned out. Like, I think it turned out really well. Like, it freaked my mom out. My mom was so grossed out when she saw my face this morning. It's pretty funny. I didn't win, so the reason why I'm all dressed up for work, I don't just dress up for no reason. There was a contest going on, and I forget what the amount was, but it was like 100 something for the first one, 200 and 300 for the first place winner. And then if they beat everyone out of the company, because this company has different branches, so if they beat everyone, they would get $500. So I was like, cool, you know what, try this. Even if I don't get $500, I want to be at least in the top 3. I mean, I could have spent a lot more time on my costume. Like, now I'm thinking about it, all the ideas. But that's how it usually is every year. I mean, after it's done, you think of all these ideas that you want to do for the next time, and it just doesn't happen. Am I the only one who feels that way? But anyways, so I didn't win. The one that won first place in our area, she was literally a turkey in an oven. So she had made a box, or not, I guess put together a box that was the oven, and like her head was on top, and then the thing was open, the oven door was open, and there was like a turkey body there. It's so funny. What was so cute is that she's pregnant, so like it fit her body perfectly. But what my friend Hannah and I were talking about was just so funny, because there's not a bun in the oven, because that's the expression when someone's pregnant, you know, cooking the bun, but a turkey. So we thought that was pretty funny. Someone who won 3rd place was like a graph that showed like charts that related to work, and then the person who won 2nd place, he like dressed up in this elaborate costume. I don't even know what to call it. It's like cabana style almost, but kind of mixed with like Filipino aspects to it. Like, if you know any like traditional Filipino dresses, they have like the big sleeves. So they had that, or he had that. Yes, the guy dressed up as a girl, had a wig on, his blonde. It's pretty funny. But my favorite costume would have to be a guy who dressed up as a bathtub. It was so funny. So it's like this inflatable bathtub with a rubber ducky. It's so funny. And so like I don't even know, instead of a shower, it's a bathtub, so it's pretty funny. My costume didn't really come close to those for sure. I didn't know how out there these costumes would be, but they were pretty out there. I totally miss doing makeup videos, as those were the ones that took forever to film and forever to edit. But the thing is, I really enjoyed doing it, like creating all these looks. I think it's really fun, and I mean, maybe one day I'll show you guys how I did this, but I'm sure you can find some other tutorial that can teach you as well. I mean, I just do things out of trial and error. Like, I can create something by just looking at an image of it. I don't have to necessarily know the process. I mean, obviously it helps, but if I see a picture of something, I'm like, cool, I can recreate this somehow, and I'll figure it out. That's usually how I do things. I wish my friends still lived near me. All of them are in school right now, the ones that live where I live right now. It kind of sucks because my other friends are all in Toronto, and I obviously don't live there anymore. Not for back there. I'm gonna make myself get back there somehow, but for now, I'm not there. So what do you guys do to relax? I feel like I don't feel tense, but I think my body thinks that it's tense for some reason, because my heart has been beating faster than normal. It's not like crazy when I drink too much coffee, like that kind of heartbeat, but it's definitely not at its calmest state, and it hasn't been for a bit. I don't know what that means. Like, it's not bothersome by any means, but I can totally tell that my heartbeat's definitely not regular. I don't feel any pains or anything, but I'm just like very aware that my heart's gotten more anxious, I guess. And maybe it's the fact that I'm not sleeping as much, or I'm just like too on the go. Haven't really had a break, like a proper break. My month of November, I kind of scheduled myself not to have a break at all. Like September I didn't have a break, October I had a few breaks, so I think November I'm gonna go with no breaks, and then December I know I'm gonna have some breaks, so that's kind of how I'm doing it every other month. I think that might be good for me to stay on track of things. And I really miss going on adventures. Like, I was talking to Jen's friend, and he's saying like, oh, skydiving, like we're talking about all this crazy stuff, and he's like, oh, I just want to do that so badly. You have no idea. I'm so used to going on new adventures, and it really hasn't been for a bit, and maybe just that one bit. I'm definitely not looking forward to winter, not at all. I love how beautiful it looks, but man, is it ever cold and annoying. A shovel, you have to clear out your car. Yeah, I'm just not about that life. I just have all these things that I want to do, and they're all up here for the most part. All these projects, all these things that I want to be more organized. I want to reorganize my closet again, even though I just did that in the summer, but I feel like I need to just get rid of a bunch of stuff. It's just clutter, and that just causes me to have more disorganization. I don't like that. Why would I get rid of these clothes? Because I can use it again, which is rarely the case, but it does pop up. Like, I haven't worn the skirt that I'm wearing in a couple of summers, but here I am using it as a Halloween costume. So stuff like that is just like, man, I can't get rid of things. And even like a Saturday night, I have a duffel bag that's filled with clothes for me to like sell or donate. When you're drying and the sun is blinding, I feel like I'm gonna run someone over by accident. It's so blinding. You can't see anything. Home at last. If anything, I don't want to be complacent. I know that I want to keep evolving every single day. I want to keep improving.